China, a country with a population of more than 1.4 billion, accounting for 18% of the world population. The world's second largest economy and the world's largest developing country. A country that has been striving to improve scientific literacy of citizens. And China is the first country in the world to enact a law on popularization of science and technology at the national level. As of 2018, the proportion of China's scientifically qualified citizens has reached 8.47%, and the scientific literacy of Chinese citizens has entered a stage of rapid growth. China now has signed a number of cooperation agreements with world organizations such as UNESCO and some countries along the Belt and Road, which will help share the Chinese experience with the world. Does drinking coffee cause cancer? Do most humans breathe out using two nostrils at the same time? Is the hair dryer a killer with high radiation? If we do not have basic scientific knowledge, we could easily believe these rumors. As long as we possess some scientific literacy, we discover there's no fertile ground for such rumors. Then, what is scientific literacy of the public? Generally speaking, each of us should learn necessary scientific and technological knowledge, master the basic scientific methods, establish scientific ideology, and uphold the scientific spirit.
We live in a knowledge society. We start acquiring a scientific mindset, one that looks at evidence for decision making, one that looks at, concrete facts rather than rumors and misunderstanding. The more we will have good decision making in society. So this is what scientific science literacy is about.
In order to improve scientific literacy of the public, popular large-scale and high-quality science facilities have been built across large and medium-sized cities in China, including modernized brick-and-mortar science and technology museums, mobile ones, the ones in rural middle schools, as well as digital ones. In order to put in place a modern science and technology museum system covering different regions and people. In China, an average of 966,000 people can be served by one popular science and technology facility. 700 million people have participated in various activities of science popularization. And internet dissemination of scientific content is viewed more than 1 billion times each year. The 2019 China Youth Science Video Festival was hosted by the China Association for Science and Technology. The event has been held for 10 sessions so far, and more than 100,000 adolescents have delved into scientific knowledge with help of videos and images. In addition, China has also hosted the 34th China Adolescent Science and Technology Innovation Contest and has launched activities such as Elite Program and University Science Camp for adolescents, so that the seeds of science can be deeply rooted in the hearts of young people. In order to uphold the scientific spirit, foster scientific thought, and promote science-based methods to the public. National Science Week takes place in the third week of May, while National Science Day is held in third week of September, both of which have attracted over 1.8 billion people to participate. In China, popular science corridors have been built across all towns, and this project has achieved full coverage of scientific knowledge popularization with community residents. In order to facilitate people in remote areas to acquire scientific knowledge, China has also launched projects such as mobile science caravans and science popularization stations. 1,500 science caravans. 18 years on, the accumulated mileage has reached more than 37 million kilometers, approximately 920 rounds of circling the globe, about 1 round per week. The gap of urban, rural, and regional scientific literacy of Chinese citizens has also narrowed the scientific spirit prevailing in public service, showing that scientific literacy of citizens has shifted gears to high-speed growth. It took China about 20 years to improve the proportion of China's scientifically qualified citizens from 0.2% in 1992 to 8.47% in 2018, which has also provided an important force for China's economic and social development. China is willing to share its practical experience with the world in improving scientific literacy of Chinese people. In 2018 and 2019, 2 sessions of the World Conference on Science Literacy were successfully held by the China Association for Science and Technology, which have strongly promoted peaceful development and social equity of countries and regions around the world, and have boosted improvement of world scientific literacy of public. China is ready to work with all countries to build a community of global scientific literacy, to jointly create a bright, shared future of reciprocity and mutual benefit.